What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Dima, come on, music. So guys, Doja Cat has been trending a lot lately, especially in the last 3 weeks. I've covered some of that on the Celebrity Junk YouTube channel. Stop the show, go to the first comment pinned to the top and subscribe, hit the bell over there, over 50,000 subscribers strong. But now guys, she trended 2 weeks ago for, trying to get with Joseph Quinn and then being exposed by Noah Schnapp for being thirsty. Then a few days ago, she got a tattoo on her behind and looking dusty. But today we're talking about something else. Now we know that Doja Cat typically does not date black men, and obviously that has caused some stir. Not very much because brother's not really tripping. But when you look at her, she looks, when she's done up, very gorgeous. She is a mixed race lady, black and white. And when you see her on Instagram, she is a knockout. But then recently there have been some pictures that have been released of Doja Cat and what she truly looks like. Now this is her without makeup. We'll look at the first photo. The baseball cap is interesting how she's wearing it. But like I said, I'm not a hater, right? And the second picture is there. When you see Doja Cat without the makeup and when you see her with makeup on, these are not, they don't look like this is the same person. Let me just say that. I won't comment on whether I think she's attractive or not. I won't say that, but she looks like completely different. And now this is what I want to talk about, because I'm not really talking about her. I want to talk about a lot of guys out here who, brothers are working hard, trying to get money, trying to get access to, better markets. Guys are trying to get access to, businesses, homes, resources. A part of that in a man's DNA is to be able to mate with better looking women. But the question is, are these the women that we think that we are getting? And many of you guys have seen some of the, like old 80s movies and stuff. And, you take a girl home and she takes her makeup off. You wake up in the next morning and it's like, oh shit, this is not what I signed up for. And that is what the argument is today. What is beauty without the enhancements? Now, many of you guys have been called ugly. You're not attractive. Some of that stuff, right? You're not attractive enough by ladies who use a lot of enhancements, especially in Black America. There's a lot of weaving and salad up. You have fake nails. You have a lot of wigs, a lot of makeup. Sometimes women are getting like BBL procedures, if they can afford it, breast enhancement, things like that. So they have these things to their advantage. But now, if you get them home and then they take off that wig, they take off that weave, they take off that makeup, and you're dealing with her for what she looks like. Because some women, back in the day wouldn't even let you see them if they weren't made up until like a year or so after, right? The question is, would you be interested in that particular woman? That is what we're dealing with today. These women have these high standards plus all the additives, but is that really you? And guys, you've even been catfished. Like, let's look at the online stuff. Give me some dating music, Dima. Dating music! Like, you guys go to Tinder. Plenty of fish. I don't know if that's still going on. And a lot of times, what do you find out? Women are using filters, Snapchat, right? Old photos. And all of this is to try to charge a higher price for a relationship. Okay. And when you see them and you get to really see them, it's like, okay, I would have rather saw this up front so that I know what I'm dealing with before I make a decision. Maybe this is what guys need to do, because who she comes out to be might not actually be what you are signing up for. However, men have to be what they are signing up for. Okay? You have to be in shape. You can't wear makeup. You can get hair weaves, I guess, but not really, right? You have to be in your natural state, everything. Women are demanding everything from a guy with enhancements. And it's somewhat of what guys consider to be a fraud, which is why you see some dudes, what are they talking about now? I don't want a woman that wears weave. I don't want a woman that wears wigs. Why are they saying that? Well, it's not because guys necessarily hate the weave industry or the wig industry. Guys want to know what they are paying for. Can you take care of your hair? Because what happens if you want to have a daughter? Do you want your daughter weaving it up and wigging it up? You might not want that for your kid, right? You might want your kid to, your daughter to feel proud of her hair, to take care of her hair, because that really is a sign of femininity, taking care of your hair and not weaving a salad up everywhere. All right. But this is what is going on. Doja Cat is just like this. You see her, she's completely beautiful. But now after seeing this, you would probably understand. A lot of these ladies are insecure about what they look like, which is why I think that a lot of times as guys, we get intimidated when we go and see ladies or try to talk to them and things like this. I would say you don't need to be. And I know that's hard. It's easier than done, because anywhere in the world you see somebody that's beautiful, you're like, oh my God, like, damn, should I go talk to her? The situation is that young lady doesn't look like that usually, and might not even have a lot of money or whatever she's portraying out. So your chances might be pretty decent. So there's no reason to be intimidated. And a lot of people are intimidated by ladies when they get their stuff made up, which is why ladies have to offer something more than what they look like, because what they look like might not exclusively be them. That's why I always talk about what is your worth, your effort, how you treat a man, how you are to a man. What do you do to help and improve a man's life? Because now if a guy, believes you're entitled, and then after the makeup, and then he sees like, oh, okay, you're looking like this, like, all right, well then, like, what am I signed up for? Boom, he's gone. Now, whether if you look not as good with makeup on and you're good in other ways, he can appreciate that you can still be attractive. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, ahhhh Duke Jackson, back at it again with an episode of Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.